everybody. This is Ms. B, and you're listening to a Quickie with Ms. B. Today is Tuesday. Thanks for joining us. All this week, we're talking about the things that you wanted to say but didn't. Now, for today, we're specifically going to talk about that dreaded shopping.
Yes. Now, there's going to be so many people leaning up on their seat going, you better mention this. I hope you, because all of them I want to go down there and just light the place on fire.
Well, if not, just send us at the
Okay, rented lips. You really got to get a better set. Change the batteries.
Maybe I'll try some call lips.
Oh, yeah. I think those are all used for beef sticks.
Yeah, I'm sure. What I was trying to say is that they could send an email and share their stories with us.
Oh, yeah.
Since we're not going to mention all of the shopping ones.
And this is the part where I sit back and go, okay, she plugged the email.
Yeah, a quickie. No, what was our email?
This is what I deal with. She's in the middle of plugging the email, and then she decides, well, I said it. I'm not going to give him the email address. I'll just be quiet now. Oh, thank you.
Quickie with Mz B at gmail.com, right?
And that would have been good 3 minutes ago.
Okay. I'm on a delayed timer here.
Wow. Okay.
Oh.
Secret hint for you all, it's still Monday.
I think it's going to be Monday all week. Yes.
We've all been shopping.
Yeah. But see, my story is a little bit different because I'm the person that had to deal with the customer when they had a return.
Okay.
Okay,
Ooh,
so when
please tell me it wasn't a skank return.
Well, it was at the clothing store that I used to work. See, what is going on with me? Check, please. Thank you for joining us. We'll be back tomorrow.
Oh, maybe. Don't know if you're going to be able to figure that out.
No, this had to do with the clothing store that I used to work at many years ago. And they had a pretty strict policy about returning, the items. You had to make sure that you left the tag on. You needed to tell us in detail, what's the reason for the return. So this lady came in and she had this really nice, pretty red dress. You know how they put stuff up for Christmas for girls to do the whole thing,
Well, I don't know about
girls,
but I know they put stuff out for Christmas.
Well, for girls and women, you get the dresses, you foof.
Okay.
So anyways, this was after Christmas. She comes in and she says, I'd like to return this item. And I said, okay. So I'm looking at the dress and I'm checking it over and I don't see anything wrong with it. No rips, no tears. You got to go down the whole grocery list. Look at it. There's nothing wrong. And I said, well, I don't see a tag on here. Well, this was a gift. And I said, well, then they should have gave you a gift receipt along with, your present. I threw it away. I'm sorry. I don't have it. And she's just so totally annoyed with me. And I haven't done anything but ask a question and make a comment at this point. So then she's like, well, can I just return it and get the money back? And I says, well, I can't give you any cash back without a receipt. I said, what we could do is exchange, for something else. No, I really want the money now. So now
that changed everything.
Yeah. No, it just escalated. She's crabby. And I'm thinking, oh man, this is just going to go really, really wrong. So I'm trying everything that I can to de-escalate the situation, to not get her really mad. I don't want to have a confrontation with her. It's getting towards the end of the night. We're getting ready to close. I just want to deal with this woman and be done. Now, I wanted to say to her, I know that for a fact you probably wore the dress, ripped off the tag, and just decided that you were going to return it and say that you got it as a gift and then take the get your cash back because you probably wore it the previous night to a Christmas party or whatever. So I'm thinking this, but I'm not saying it. My coworker, however, at the time was
here's
listening.
Where it gets juicy.
Yes, she was listening to this whole thing play out, and she's watching this lady and stuff. And finally, she comes over and she says, "Ma'am, you do understand that she explained to you that she cannot give you the cash back. Now, if you want to exchange it for something different in our store, that would be fine." She says, "I don't want to do that. I just want the damn cash back now." And then that's when my coworker had had enough of her and said, "No, I'm sorry, I can't do that because I probably know for a fact that you wore the dress, you ripped off the tag, and now you're trying to return it and get money back on a dress that you probably wore to what, a Christmas party or maybe your family dinner?" And I'm standing there going, "Oh my God, I can't believe she just said that." And I so wanted to say that.
Yeah, that's the. She took my words.
She took my words.
I should have been first.
Dang it. So needless to say, the lady just got mad and left, took the dress and left in a huff. And my coworker said, "And I'm leaving a note for the people tomorrow just to make sure she doesn't come back and try to do the same crap again."
Oh, yeah.
Yes. And with that, I think I need to go do some retail shopping. Welcome back, everybody. You're listening to a Quickie with Mz B, and I'm Mz B, not Mz D. I know who I am, at least today. I'm not so sure about the rest of the conversation.
And
which is,
yeah,
it's Tuesday.
Oh, okay. Just checking.
Things that you wanted to say but never did.
When you're shopping.
When you're shopping.
Well, for me,
in that retail world.
For me, I've had to tailor back my vocal expression when shopping because I'm a single dad now, and bad things happen when you overdo it. But the thing that annoys me, that I'm running into it a lot now. And so I have got my phrase, my catchphrase that I use, and I walk away. But there's a constant need to say more that I don't. It's like I walk into the grocery store, it's full. You know, it's Rhett's day to do his shopping. You know?
Yeah.
So it's full of crap. And they'll go, "We'll get you over here." And it'll be, now register 1 through 8 are all in a circle.
Yeah.
All right. And there's a lady standing there. It's in a Walmart with a yellow vest. And whenever she speaks, whatever comes out of her mouth until you go there is a lie. Because number one, she says, "We'll get you over here." Will. Number one, there's nobody else there. Number two, she isn't going to touch it. All right. I went there once, and she was like, "Okay." I was like, so she's like, "Just start sliding it across." I'm like, "I'm not sliding anything across." She's like, "Yeah, you just." She picks up one thing, goes beep. She says, "That's all you do. See, it's real simple. Beep." And I'm like, "Then keep doing it." She's like, "Well, I don't ring." I looked at her, I said, "I don't ring." I said, "But you work here." And she's like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Oh, I don't." And that one didn't go well, so I had to develop a phrase now. If I just tell them all, "I don't work here. I never watch the videos." And I love it when they just look at you and go, "What? I didn't watch the videos." "What videos?" "You know, the HR videos. I haven't been through all this stuff. I don't have my cashier number or anything like that." I love it when you say cashier number because they look at you like you really work there. They go, "You haven't got your cashier number?" I'm like, "No." So, and they're trying to force everybody. If you go to Walmart, but if you go to Walmart in the evening,
Mm-hmm.
They might be open till midnight, but they try to dwindle it down to 0 registers like around 10, 9:30,
Mm-hmm.
10 o'clock. They'll
Yeah.
open one, but they want everyone to ring.
Mm-hmm.
And so I've learned you just get a gallon of milk, scan it, and drop it from 3 feet. Bam! Right onto to this thing there. Oh, you can't do that. Well, that's how I ring. So that's my catchphrase now. Well, that's how I ring. So I'll get the ice cream. It's frozen. Beep. Boom! Sir, what? You can't do that. Well, that's how I ring.
That's not really what you want to say.
No, it isn't what I want to say. I have a whole lot of things I want to say. Listen,
oh, yeah.
I don't work here. You're not big enough to make me scared. I have all kinds of things I want to say. But I've decided that the best way to do it is you do that, and they'll grab your stuff, they'll move it over to the register because they have to shut that one down. So as soon as they move you to the next register, take the milk, scan it, drop it, bam! Sir, wow. You cannot do that. That's how I ring. And you know what they do every time? They ring it up.
You're probably like, the equivalent to Norm from Cheers. Oh, yeah. Here he is again. We're just going to ring him up.
I don't work there. I'm not a fan of the whole, well, to save money, what we're going to do is we're going to tell the people who shop here, yeah, do it yourself, pal. But they can't say those words.
Yeah.
So they just smile and go, we'll get you over here. Okay, whose word? Doesn't that indicate more than one? Because I see myself. I don't work here.
Bueller.
Yeah, and they're so... It's a new thing you start seeing now. I call it polite nastiness.
Mm-hmm.
Where you can go, this person was the kindest, most gentlest, most amazing a-hole I've ever seen. So they just stand there and they have a big smile and go, no, sir, you pick it up. You go across the scanner, sir. And then you put it in the bag. You know what a bag is, right, sir? And you can't see. She made fun of me. She said nasty. No, she didn't. But there's hate in her eyes. So you have to figure out, how can I display my hate for you? A gallon of milk from 3 feet in the air on your specifically done scale should pretty much just about handle. And then they have to tell me I'm ringing wrong. Well, that's how I do it. So. They've never hired me. Gosh. Why? Because I ring all crazy.
And on that note,
5-pound bag of potatoes. Boom.
Yeah.
Sir. Sorry.
Yeah. And on that note, let's go to Walmart.